Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Sword Art Online Alicization War of Underworld, which is on episode 9. Now, this episode right here, we get introduction of two characters that I'm pretty sure some light novel readers have been waiting for. Or should I say, a certain character that seems to be... I'm pretty sure a lot of people might say that she looks boring and etc. But I think she was fun in the way how it was shown. I mean, she had some certain complications, but we see her in action. So if anything else, let's go. We have to it that Alice announces herself to the entire world of the Dark Territory, and we see to it that Dark Vector God, which you already know who he is. We have to it that he is like whatchamacallit, is interested in Alice and wants to save her all the way, knowing that he doesn't care about the mission. And, of course, he, on the other hand, ends up ordering all the Dark Territory units to, capture her unscathed, no injuries, no nothing. You hear me? Bring her to me right away. And we see to it, of course, that Alice and our boy Oji-san, which is what Alice always calls him, we see to it that they get ready to make their next plan of attack, but against some pugilist guilds, which apparently their abilities and their strength is really threatening because they could deflect swords. We had to it that we see another knight in play, which is her name is Sheta, you know. She comes into action and faces the guild that uses their fists in combat, you know. And of course, it seems like to me she doesn't seem threatening and she seems boring, but underneath that menacing look, etc., we see to it that she puts up a nasty fight, because we get to see how she got her sword from the administrator, which she's dead, obviously, and we get to see her abilities as a fighter. I mean, the weapon she was given to her from the administrator is something she gotten from a flower from a Dark Territory, and she turns it into a weapon where it could fit her curse and her fighting style and possibly her personality, and we get to see it in action, dude. It may look like it doesn't seem like it slashed you, but it did. It did. I know what I'm saying is confusing, but if you guys watch the episode, you'll get the idea. In other words, her weapon looks really weak, but it actually slashed the person, and she ends up dismembering a lot of the guild before the leader of the guild comes in and faces her head on. It looks like to me they seem to be on par with each other, you know? And of course, they both held back, and we have to it that they decide to go all out after the guy decides to tell her, "You better go all out, man. I'm gonna freaking kill you right now." That kind of thing. Eventually, they do come by to a certain stalemate where he is possibly going to get himself killed, but we see to it that he gets saved by his subordinate in the nick of time, because the main force already arrived, you know. As for Renly and the others, they are actually being ambushed right now, but not until one of Kirito's Kohai realizes that it's the guy, which I forgot his name. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, he likes to do PKing, player killing. But we see to it that that even though they have been alerted, or they are alarmed that they've been found out, we see to it that he had an army behind them and they get ready to fight. But someone at the end of the episode shows up, and I will be honest with you, and I'm not going to lie about it, I was very happy to see her show up, because it's been a while that we haven't even seen her, and she shows up, and the guy realizes that it's the flashing knight person. It's the flashing lightning knight, and we all know who that is, you know. And it is freaking Asuna, and that freaking mighty goddess thing, whatever she is, and she ends up using a spell that pitfalls the entire army, the Dark Territory armies, into the pits of oblivion. I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, dude. I won't deny the fact that I was excited to see her, okay? I was like, oh my gosh. I can imagine if I watched this with a giant crowd or an audience, they'd be screaming their lungs off. Even I would do the same, honestly. This is why it just really, yeah. Anyways, that was one heck of an entrance of Asuna showing up, you know. And of course, I think she was given a name in this I think she was given a name in this episode, which apparently, like, I think it might be Stacia. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, that's what the next episode title will be called, apparently. Guess we're about to possibly find out soon enough, you know? So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot!